You need to meet this kid to make sure he not bad as hell, that he not no little sociopath running around here, because those do exist, you know. And who wants to be 7-8 months into a relationship and finally meet this kid and he's a train wreck, you know? He didn't broke up all your stuff, and now you got to figure out how you get away from him and her.
I don't want you to hold back, need you to keep it real with me. You know what time it is. Oh yeah, this is blunt therapy. Hey, blunt therapy. Yeah, there's none realer. Talk about whatever we want, uncut, no filter. Blunt therapy.
Hi you guys, it's LQ from Coupled and Culture, where we talk about all things love, leisure, and lifestyle for contemporary couples and socialites who look to put the life and work-life balance. So today for Blunt Therapy, I'm coming to you guys with a question from one of our gentlemen titled, "Why Can't I Meet Her Kid?" So if you want to hear what he had to ask us and give us your opinion, as well as listen to my blunt perspective on the topic, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I must start this off by saying I am no relationship expert. I'm no therapist. I'm no social scientist. I don't know nothing, basically. I'm just giving you guys my opinion, my perspective on things based on my experience. So just want to put that out there so y'all don't take what I say, you know, as golden. It ain't the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited because, like I said, our question today is coming from a gentleman. And this guy is named Kyle. He's from the Bronx. Okay, Bronx, y'all showing me love. He's been in a relationship with a young lady for 4 to 5 months. So this is what he said. "I've been in a relationship with a woman that I really like, and it's been going good. Everything is great, except she hasn't introduced me to her kid. I've asked her about meeting him, and she always comes up with an excuse or brushes me off, saying that I'll meet him soon. Anytime she's invited me over with he's with his dad or just somewhere else. I really like her and accept that she has a kid, but I don't think it's fair for me to continue to get closer to her, and she doesn't trust me to meet her son. What's up with that?" Well, Kyle, let's see. Now, I can't speak for what is holding her back from allowing you to meet her kid, but what I can say is that the relationship is still a little new. 4 to 5 months is still kind of new. I don't have kids. I didn't have to date with kids, so I don't really know the rules in terms of introducing people to your kids. But I say you have to really approach this with caution, because if you push too hard, you're going to come off as a creep. Like, she's going to be like, "Why are you pressing to meet my kids so much? Like, what's wrong with you?" You know? But you also gotta say, if you really like this girl, you're trying to move forward with her, you feel like it's getting really serious, then of course you should meet her kid, you know? It's an extension of who she is. So I would just sit down with her and say, "Hey, you know, I really like you. I feel like we're going in the right direction. And I know that you are a package deal, and I really want to have an opportunity to really grow with you. And I know that, you know, me meeting your son and building a relationship with him as well is just as important." You know, come at her from that angle. She can't really be upset about that. And then hopefully it will open the door for dialogue so you can understand where she's coming from or what's the hesitation. Because you said that sometimes he's with his dad, so dad is active in his life. Who's to say, you know, she's had the conversation with dad that she's dating someone and he's not, you know, comfortable with you meeting the son yet. They have not agreed yet on a time frame, or they have agreed on a time frame and it ain't 4 to 5 months. Maybe it's 6 months or 7 months, you know. So maybe that will open the door where she can explain that to you. Unfortunately, it could be because she's been through some type of trauma, either from herself or her son has been, you know, through something that will make her very cautious about introducing him to new people, which you got to understand that too. Or it could just be she's not sure about you. Maybe, you know, unfortunately, you could be more serious about her than she is about you. And she's like, you know, I don't feel like we're at the point yet where I need to introduce my kid to you. Depending on how young her son is, I can understand her not wanting to be introducing him to people if she's not fully sure that this is something that's going to last. 4 months is early in a relationship and anything can happen. You're still learning each other. And in a couple of weeks, who's to say one of y'all might not do something that's just a deal breaker. And now she didn't introduce you to her child, you know. So you got to understand it from her point. But at the same time, she needs to understand your angle as well. Like, you need to meet this kid to make sure he not bad as hell, that he not no little sociopath running around here, because those do exist, you know. And who wants to be 7-8 months into a relationship and finally meet this kid and he's a train wreck, you know, he didn't broke up all your stuff, and now you got to figure out how you get away from him and her, you know what I'm saying? So I would be afraid if I was dating someone that I felt like it was serious and I hadn't met their kids yet, you know, and I'd be like, it's a reason why, you know, he keeping me away from this kid. This kid probably is insane, you know? I don't know. That's what I would think. But not saying you should think that way, but I don't know. Maybe you should. The only way you're going to get to the bottom of it is to have a conversation with her. And hopefully she can be honest with you and tell you if it's her choice alone, she's just not ready. If it, you know, her and her child's father have made an agreement of when they would introduce the kid to new partners, or, you know, her child or she's been through some type of trauma and she's very cautious, please give her the space she needs to make that decision on her own. Or if, you know, I don't know, it could be a number of reasons. I would ask. That's what I would do. And for her, if she's listening, don't rush yourself. Do what makes you happy, but understand that your timeline may not align with your boyfriend's timeline. So you got to let them know, like, if you're dating with kids, if I was dating with kids, I would assume that I would, because you never know how you'll behave. I assume that I would just be honest, like, once I feel like we didn't went on a couple of dates or we've established like a commitment, we're exclusive, I would say, you know, just want to let you know my son or my daughter, you know, is important to me. They're impressionable. They're still young. And I would like to get to know you, you know, just me before I really introduce them, and make sure that we're at it. We have some staying power. So give her the benefit of the doubt, but talk to her. In the meantime, you guys, what do you think? Comment below and let me know, like, is she wrong for keeping her kid away from him? Is she validated, you know, to be dating somebody for 4 to 5 months and still not have let him meet her child? Do you think she's hiding anything from him? Do you think the kid is bad and she just don't want him to see that yet? And would you let a new partner meet your child? And how long would it take you to do so? I can't wait to hear from you guys, because I want to see, like, how is it out there dating with kids? What are the rules nowadays, you know? In the meantime, if you would like to be spotlighted in our blunt therapy segment, all you have to do is go to our website and fill out the blunt therapy form. You can do so at www.coupledandcultured.com. On the main menu, click on blunt therapy and the form is there. Remember, you share with me what I'm going to share. You know, I'm only going to share what you share. So you can put your name on there, first name only, or you can use an alias, or you can even submit anonymous. Just make sure you include your gender, your age, and your relationship status. And of course, your question. The best questions I'll pick and I will spotlight you, so that we can talk about your issue and figure out what's going on with the most blunt perspective that I could give while still being respectful. All right, you guys, so that's enough for today. I hope that you have a great day, a great week, a great year, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.
I don't want you to hold back. Need you to keep it real with me. You know what time it is. Oh yeah.